half of the crowd over there. The other half stay with me so I can explain why Caesar had to be killed.
I will listen to Brutus's explanation.
I will listen to Cassius, and afterwards we can compare their explanations.
The great Brutus is starting to speak. Silence!
Please listen until the end. Romans, countrymen, and friends, hear me out. I am honorable enough that you should believe and respect me, so judge my explanation. If anyone here was Caesar's close friend, I promise I loved him just as much. But I chose the good of Rome over his life, so I killed him. If Caesar lived, you would all be slaves. By killing him, I made sure you stayed free. I mourn Caesar as a friend, and I respect his courage, but he was too ambitious for his own good, and for the good of Rome, so I killed him. Would any of you rather be slaves? If so, then I apologize for killing him. If any of you would rather be slaves or not be Romans or don't love Rome, tell me I owe you an apology. Anybody?
Nobody, Brutus!
Then I don't need to apologize. The reasons for his death are in the Capitol. We didn't ignore his achievements or exaggerate his flaws that caused his death. Here is the body and Caesar's friend, Mark Antony, who, unlike us, didn't kill him. He will still be better off with him dead, as you all will. Before I leave, I would like to remind you that I would kill myself, just as I killed Caesar if it would help Rome.
There is no need!
Let's follow him home while celebrating his victory.
He deserves a statue with all the other great Romans.
He should be king.
When he is crowned, we will be getting to Caesar's best characteristics and none of his flaws.
Let's lead him home.
Friends!
Shut up, he's talking!
Everyone shut up.
Friends, I will be going home by myself. I ask that you stay with Antony to honor Caesar by listening to Antony's speech about his achievements that we allowed him to make. Everyone except me will stay and listen to this man.
Let's stay and listen to Antony.
Let him go up to the pedestal and we'll listen. Go ahead, Antony.
I owe you all for Brutus's sake.
He says he owes us all for Brutus's sake.
You better not trash Brutus in front of us.
Caesar was an awful ruler. For sure, we were lucky he's gone.
Quiet, listen to him.
Noble Romans,
Quiet, let's listen.
friends, Romans, and countrymen, listen up. I am only here to bury Caesar, not support him. After his death, his worst flaws still live, even as his good traits die, as is with most men. The great Brutus said Caesar was too ambitious. If that is true, it is truly awful, and he acted awfully and died awfully for it. Brutus and the other conspirators, all honorable, have allowed me to talk at my friend's funeral. He brought many captives to Rome, which got Rome lots of money. Was that ambitious? When peasants cried, Caesar cried with him. Ambitious people should be more manly. But Brutus told you he was ambitious, and Brutus is honorable. You all saw me try to give him the crown, not once, not twice, not 4 times, but 3 times on Luper Hall. And you all saw him refuse the crown, not once, not twice, not 4 times, but 3 times on that same day. How was that ambitious? Still, Brutus claimed he was ambitious, and, say it with me everyone, Brutus is obviously honorable. I am not here to go against Brutus, I am just telling you the facts. At one time you all loved him for a reason. What stops you from loving him now? Where is your good judgment? Have you all gone insane? I'm sorry, I am as dead inside as Caesar's on the outside. Give me a second.
He sounds legit.
If you really think about it, Caesar has sinned horribly.
But has he? I'm worried any new king would have been even worse.
Did you listen? Caesar refused the crown. He definitely was ambitious.
If that's true, someone will pay for it.
Poor Antony, he's crying.
Antony is undoubtedly the greatest man in Rome.
Listen, he's talking again.
Just yesterday, Caesar was strong and respected, and now he lies dead on the ground, not pitied by those who revered him just hours earlier. If I wanted to cause you to revolt, I would be upsetting Cassius and Brutus, but of course, they're both such honorable men, so I will not upset them. Instead, I will wrong Caesar and myself and every last one of you, instead of upsetting those honorable men. But here's a note of Caesar's I found in his closet. It happens to be his will, but I shall not read it. If I did, you would all love the great Caesar and greatly regret his death, honoring every single part of it.
We want to hear. Read it, Antony.
What do we want?
To hear the will!
What When do we want?
Now!
Calm down, my friends. I simply cannot read it. There's no way you can know how much Caesar loved you. You're not simply objects incapable of emotion. You are people. And if you great people heard his will, you would be enraged. Yes, how enraged you would be if you found out that you were all his heirs. If you knew, Jupiter knows what would happen.
Read it. We want to hear it, Antony. Read us Caesar's will.
Calm down. I shouldn't have even brought it up. I've sent the honorable men who brutally stabbed Caesar.
Yeah, right. Honorable. They were all traitors.
The will! They were horrible murderers. Read the will.
You want me to read the will? Circle up around Caesar. I will show you the remains of the great author of the will. Can I come down?
Come down! Yes, lower yourself.
Everyone circle up.
Stand by the corpse. Make room for the noble Antony.
Not so close. Back up.
Back up!
Back up.
Prepare to cry. You must remember this toga. For I surely do. I remember the first time Caesar put it on. One summer night after defeating the Nerva. You can see the tear from Cassius's knife, as well as the hole where Casca stabbed him. And here Brutus, Caesar's friend, delivered the final blow, letting Caesar bleed out. But even worse than the pain of death must have been the pain of betrayal. Caesar truly loved Brutus, and it was that betrayal from a closest friend that killed him, under Pompey's statue. And when Caesar died, we all lost something after such a treasonous act. I can tell you are starting to see what a great man we lost by the tears in your eyes. But if you're crying only at his toga, how will you react when you see the body? Look! Look at this bloody corpse, obliterated by those he called friends. Those that we know to be traitors!
Not the great Caesar.
What an awful sight. What a terrible day. Those traitor murderers will pay. What a gory image.
We will get revenge. We will kill every traitor and avenge Caesar.
Stay!
Quiet. Listen to Antony.
We'll listen to him and follow him and die with him.
Friends, don't let me cause any revolutions. Brutus and his friends are honorable. I do not know their personal reasons. Such honorable men can give you reasons for what they did. I am not here to try and turn you against them. I am not as talented at speaking as Brutus. I simply speak the truth. I love Caesar, and they allowed me to speak. I don't have the skills necessary to anger you. I only say what I think, and show you what happened to Caesar. If I were as talented as Brutus, then I would turn all of you against him and the other conspirators.
We shall revolt!
We will burn Brutus' house down. Come on. Let's go find the other conspirators.
Wait, listen to me.
Wait, listen to the great Antony.
Do you know what you are going to do? Why Caesar deserves to be avenged? You do not, but you must know. I will read you the will you forgot.
You're right. We must stay. Read us the will.
Here is Caesar's will. He gives each and every Roman 75 drachmas.
Great Caesar, we must avenge him.
Be patient.
Silence!
He also left behind his land, his private gardens and orchards, to all of you and your descendants, for all to enjoy. Caesar was a great man. You will never find another like him.
Never. Follow me. We'll cremate him as he deserves and use the wood to burn the conspirators' homes. Get the body. Get some wood.
I have done my part. Chaos will do the rest, and whatever happens will happen.
Octavius is already in Rome.
Where? At Caesar's house, with Julius. I will go to him now. He has come just as I wanted. Luck is on our side.
You said Brutus and Cassius are leaving Rome quickly.
They must have noticed the angry crowd. Lead me to Octavius.
Come with me, master.
I had a strange dream that I was eating with Caesar. Since then, I have been haunted by awful images. And even though I want to stay here, something pushes me ahead.
What is your name?
Where are you going?
Where do you live?
Are you married?
Answer each of us directly.
Yes, and quickly.
Yes, and wisely.
Yes, and honestly for your own sake.
What is my name? Where am I going? Where do I live? Am I married? Well, to answer each of you directly and quickly, honestly and wisely, no. I am unmarried.
Are you saying that marriage is foolish? You'll regret that. Directly continue.
Directly, I am on my way to Caesar's funeral.
As a friend or an enemy?
Friend!
Where do you live? Quickly.
I live by the Capitol.
What is your name? Answer on.
I am Cinna.
He is Sinis the conspirator. Tear him to pieces.
No, I'm Cinna the poet, a harmless poet.
Kill him for being a bad
I'm
poet.
a conspirator, please!
It doesn't matter. Kill him. Kill him, Cinna. Kill him for sin. Kill him, conspiracy.
Poet! Kill him!
of you go to Deciduous' home. Come to Casca's and Ligarius's home. Go.